So I've got all the Geometry Dash levels, like all the main ones, and I'm putting them on the tier list. Kind of straightforward. I don't know. No. But we're starting a Stereo Madness. It's not good. I'm sorry if you're mad, but like, it's a solid C tier. I don't know. I guess the start's alright. It works as like a good introduction to the game, but like, some of the parts are really boring, especially the ship. The last coin's good though. It's kind of interesting. I don't really like how it has some newer stuff though inside of it, even though it's like a 1.0 level. It kind of has some later updates and stuff in there. But Back on Track is honestly worse. It's less memorable. It's less interesting. I guess the ship part's a bit better, but I don't remember the second half of the level. Like, I don't remember anything past that first ship part and past that second coin. So, Polargeist, I don't know. It's another C tier. It's not good. The most memorable part is right at the start. Usually that's not a good thing, and in this one is right. I guess the little spaceship whatever part, it's okay, but other than that, it's not good in the slightest. And the last coin is really bad. You can see kind of in the photo. I don't have it yet because it's just that bad of a coin to pick up. And Dryout, it's even worse. Like, the starting 4 levels are not really that interesting. They're very repetitive, and I think if it was maybe like one level like it, then it would be okay, but it's not. Like, it's not really original. I'm gonna move that up to a C tier actually, but yeah. I like the ship part in it. I kind of like the upside down part. I don't like how there's no ground when you're upside down. It's just kind of a platform and then it's blank, but it's alright. Base after base is even worse though. I don't know why people like it. It's not good. It's the same as Dryout, except the background is black for a bit, which is the same as Polargeist. Can't Let Go is actually not bad though. I think it's got some good, more interesting parts, and the upside down is a little more interesting. The coins aren't as bad, so I'm gonna put that up to a B tier. It's alright. Jumper is actually good though. I'm not gonna move it too high. It's just a B tier. It's not that bad, but it is a memorable level, and even though the upside down ship is really boring and it's way too, I don't know, it's not easy because like a lot of people struggle with it, but it's not good, like, but it works, I guess. It kind of has that progression going on in between those parts and the 4 ship sections, but that's about it. Hold on. You gotta hear me out on this one. Time Machine is an A tier. It is the first actually good original level in Geometry Dash. You gotta hear me out here. You gotta hear me out here. It actually has good structures. It has the shitty mirror portals. It's not really useful at all. Nobody uses them. And even though it has a bunch of triple spikes, it's not bad. And it has some interesting ship sections and stuff. It's alright. Like, it's overhated for sure. Cycles is not overhated. It might be the worst level in the game. It's got way too much triple spikes. I know I just said it wasn't as bad as Time Machine, but in Time Machine it worked. In Cycles, he's just kind of spamming it pretty much. I don't know. It's not good. It's not a good level to introduce the ball, even though the ball parts are pretty good. And the whatever gravity portal ship part is super repetitive. It's not interesting. It's not fun. One level that is fun is X-Step. That's another A tier. This should be the level that introduced the ball. They should have just taken Cycles out. It was not good. X-Step has some pretty good parts. X-Step really has a good use of like the blocks that you're using. I just said use twice. X-Step has a really good like different sections in parts of the level, and it's very like interesting. You know when's when, and because it's memorable. Like there's that really good ball part near the end there. There's the last ship with the whatever ground spikes they are. That's never really been seen before and hasn't been used much since. And it's easy to tell, like, hey, that's X-Step. That's a good level. Okay, this is going to be the first S tier. Clutterfunk. It's a W level. I'm holding a W in front of my mic right now because I'm still pretending it's a camera. I'm pointing at it a lot. It's a hard level, and it's the first really hard level that you actually have to go through in practice mode and stuff in the game, and I kind of love it. Like, it's got some hard parts near the end that you can kind of choke on, and I kind of love it, bro. Clutterfunk might be the best level in the game, but once I get to the end, I'll try and see. We'll see. We'll see if it's the best level, but I'm not sure yet. Theory of Everything is another really interesting good level. I'll put it high A tier. It has a lot of repeating parts. That's what I love about Clutterfunk, is that every single part is different and it doesn't like repeat everything. In Theory of Everything, it has a couple like times where things repeat. I love the UFO that they use, and it's why it's a high A tier, I think. Same with Electroman Adventures. It's not as good as Theory of Everything, but like it's still another A tier. I think the one thing that Theory of Everything does... Oh, I should not talk about other levels. Okay, Electroman Adventures. I think it could use the whatever blocks more, the brick blocks. The ones, you know, the ones that break near the start. It kind of has that for the start of the level, and then it's never really used again. Is it used again? No, it's not, actually. It's never used again after that, which is kind of a shame, honestly. They're good, like, they're useful blocks, and yeah, I don't know. And some parts are okay. Like, some parts I love about Electroman Adventures. The ball part's good near the end, and the Flappy Bird part's okay. I don't know. I kind of like skipping that part in it, but yeah, that's about it. Club Step is another S tier, though. W level. I don't know if it's better than Clutterfunk, though, but it's the best demon in the game. Actually, I don't know if it's the best demon in the game. I'll double check. But Club Step is R8. And by R8, I mean it's amazing. I love the whatever monsters that you have near the start, and I love that it's not near the start, and it actually has a theme throughout the level to be like that, and it's to be a hard, not creepy level, but kind of alive level. I don't know. The monsters really work well. The gameplay's good. I love the memory. It's nice. And Electrodynamics, I'm gonna put this in between Theory of Everything and Electroman Adventures, I think. It's good. I think it could be better. I think it could slow down a bit throughout the level instead of just getting faster and faster and faster. But I don't know. That's kind of like my personal opinion. That's not really a thing about the level. I guess the song does get faster and faster and faster, so I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. It could be different. Hexagon Force. It's a B tier. I don't know. It's okay. It's not really that original in like block designs and stuff. It just has the regular blocks and that's it. And it just uses that with, I don't know, some glow on the walls. And the dual parts are pretty confusing. I guess that's a good part about it. And then it just kind of stops. I don't know. It's alright. Blast Processing. This one's going to be kind of controversial as well. It's not an S tier. It's like after Electroman Adventures. I do really love that you can make a good level without it speeding up and stuff, because that's usually not something you see now. Usually it's just you start and then you speed up and it's just on 2x speed for the rest of the level. And I like how Blast Processing isn't that, because it's good that way. It's good to have different speeds throughout the level, and it's good to not do that as well. It's good to have variety between levels. But other than that, I think the whatever structure things, I don't know what to call those. They're pretty cool, but some of the actual block designs are not it. But yeah. Theory of Everything 2 is like this is the worst demon. It's a C tier. It's not that original. I really hate the ship parts in it. I don't dislike the last one as much, but yeah, that's about it. That's really all I can say. Is there a duel? No, there's no duel in Theory of Everything 2, which is kind of a shame. I would love to have a duel in a demon level. I'm really hoping for that in 2.2, because in Deadlocked as well, there wasn't a real duel. But yeah. But I kind of don't like how it's just player colors in Theory of Everything 2, for at least the first half. It's not good. The memory's okay, but other than that, like, There's nothing really special about it. This is the best level in the game. I'm sorry. Geometrical Dominator, it's the best level in the game. You heard it from me. You heard it from me right now. A public official source of me saying that Geometrical Dominator is the best level in Geometry Dash. I'm sorry if you're wrong, but like, if you're wrong and your opinion is different from me, you're capping. Like, it's so good, it's so original. It might be like a little bit unpolished, but it's just raw ideas and it's raw energy. And even when it's fast, it's good. When it's slow, it's good. I love the memory part. That's my favorite part of the level, because you don't really see that often, and people forget that Geometry Dash is a memory game, and it's been memory levels and stuff since the start of the game. So I love that it's like still going throughout the later levels, and I don't know why people hate it so much. It's definitely overhated, that part, and the rest of it's really good. It's the best early 2.0 level, and Deadlocked is up there as well. Like, it's kind of got that same vibe of Geometrical Dominator. It doesn't do it as well, but it's still an S tier. Like, it's still an amazing level. I love how more mechanical it feels. It's a better theme. I really like the castle parts and how they use the glow to actually highlight the blocks more. It's a lot better. Like, yeah, Deadlock just isn't as energetic as Geometrical Dominator, and that's why it's not the best level in the game. That's why it's a low S tier. And Finger Dash, to end it off, it's a low C tier. It's not good. The start is amazing. I think it would be like a solid mid to low A tier if the start kept on going for the rest of the level. But like halfway, it just kind of stops. It doesn't go anywhere after that, and some of the block designs are really dull, and you can tell that it's just rushed throughout the level, because even though you don't really see that anywhere else, all the levels are kind of full-fleshed all the way, and Finger Dash is just not that. I don't know. But yeah, gotta end it with a gotta end the tier list with a low C tier. You'll love to see it. You got 2 high S tiers, lighten up the good mood, and then boom, low C tier. But yeah, it's kind of a shame, because that would have been such a good level if it was actually taken care of and not rushed. I hope that the newer levels, like in 2.2, it's not rushed. And I guess it isn't going to be rushed. It's been like, what, 5 years? So, yeah. That's basically about it, though. I don't know, click the red button and the like button. But you know, the one that's has a thumb pointing up, you should press that. I don't know what it does. So yeah, subscribe and stuff. I know I just said that like 3 times, but please, I'm desperate.